Aurangzeb ascended the throne in July 1658 and assumed the title Alamgir. He disposed all the possible rivals and enjoyed comparative peace. The empire reached its zenith during his reign, but his religious, Rajput and Deccan policies led to the fall and decline of the Mughal Empire. Aurangzeb's long reign may be divided into distinct periods. During the first half, that is from 1658 to 1681, he was directly connected with the affairs of North India. During the second half, that is from 1682 to 1707, he lived in South India and made efforts to crush the Marathas. During his reign, Aurangzeb had to put down many revolts by the Jats, Bundelas, Satnamis, Sikhs, frontier tribes of the northwest, Rajputs and Marathas. The Jats continued their struggle first under the leadership of Raja Ram and thereafter under Chudaman. Their revolt proved one of the causes of the fall of the Mughal dynasty. The Sikh Rebellion. Guru Nanak, the founder of the Sikh faith, tried to bridge the gap between the Hindus and the Muslims. He was followed by 9 gurus. Due to the growing oppression of the Hindus by Aurangzeb, the 9th Sikh Guru, Guru Tegh Bahadur, took the responsibility of defending the Hindu faith. He had to sacrifice his life in Delhi in 1675 AD when he was beheaded under the orders of Aurangzeb for his refusal to embrace Islam. Guru Gobind Singh, the son of Guru Tegh Bahadur, became the 10th Guru and continued the mission started by his father. Open wars started between the Sikhs and the Mughals. Guru Gobind organized the Khalsa into a military organization. From 1695 onwards, he fought successfully against the Rajas of North Punjab and the Mughal officials. Though he lost his 4 sons in these battles, he continued his crusade till Aurangzeb's death and even thereafter. The Guru himself was killed by a Pathan named Gul Khan in 1708. He was succeeded by Banda Bahadur and he carried on the struggle against the Mughals. Ultimately, they succeeded in setting up their independent kingdom in Punjab under Maharaja Ranjit Singh. War with the Rajputs. Akbar had consolidated the foundations of his dynasty in India by making friends with the Rajputs, but Aurangzeb turned them into bitter foes because of his religious policy. His policy provoked a long war in Rajputana, which came to an end only after his death. Aurangzeb's religious policy. Aurangzeb was a staunch Sunni Muslim and he thought that it was his duty to strengthen Islam, which was being weakened by Dara's liberality. Aurangzeb wanted to convert Darul Harb, that is non-Muslim country, into Darul Islam, that is the realm of Islam. He called on sustained jihad against the Hindus. Many Hindu temples of Mathura, Banaras, Jodhpur, Chittor were destroyed. The building of new temples and repair of the old ones was forbidden and mosques replaced temples. The jizya, which was abolished by Akbar, was reimposed. Hindus were excluded from responsible posts in revenue and accounts department. All Hindus, excepting the Rajputs, were forbidden to carry arms or ride palanquins, elephants and horses. Music and dancing were forbidden throughout the country. Singing in the royal court was forbidden. Painting too was declared as Islam does not sanction it. He ordered that the kalma should not be engraved on coins so that it might not be subjected to dishonor if ever the coins were trodden under human feet. He stopped Hindus from celebrating their festivals like Holi, Diwali at the royal court. Aurangzeb's fanaticism and religious intolerance proved fatal to the Mughal Empire. The major portion of the population consisted of Hindus. It was not easy to rule the country without their goodwill and cooperation. Widespread resentment led to rebellions. The economic conditions worsened, which ultimately led to the fall of the empire. The hostilities between Hindus and Muslims, which increased during Aurangzeb's reign, were precisely those which led 2.5 centuries later to the partition of the subcontinent and the appalling communal massacre of 1947. The Deccan policy of Aurangzeb had far-reaching consequences. It not only undid his own work but also those of his predecessors. The destruction of the Muslim kingdoms of Bijapur and Golconda was a mistaken policy. They had served as a check upon the Marathas, who were now left free to carry out their raids. Aurangzeb's long absence from the north led to a natural slackening of authority and growth of corruption. The Jats and the Sikhs got an opportunity to strengthen their hands. A lot of money was spent in the Deccan Wars with no possible outcome. The spirit of the Mughal army in the Deccan was utterly broken. Soldiers grew tired of Aurangzeb's endless wars. Aurangzeb died a sad and lonely man in 1707 at Ahmednagar. Lack of close friends, good officers, and pressures and approaching death and guilty conscience made him write in a letter to his son Azam, "I know not to what punishment I shall be doomed." For knowing more about Indian history, please stay connected and do not forget to press the bell icon so that the next episode reaches you in time. Thank you.